Hello chatbox out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my weekend. I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend. On my Saturday I got up, showered and changed, had some breakfast, listened to a bit of music. I had a daytime off work. I was doing free till close in the evening, so I had the daytime to relax and I was just watching a bit of TV. My older brother is currently away in painting, staying in our aunt and uncle's caravan with his girlfriend. Older sister was at hers. Older brother and his girlfriend are having a great time on holiday, and they were sending us photos via Instagram and stuff, and I'm really glad that they're having a good time. Younger brother was at his, younger sister at work. My dad was sorting stuff on the house. He'd then gone off to bed, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of TV. My dad then got up from his nap a bit later on and was just sorting some stuff on the house, and I then got myself ready and went off on a massive walk and went up to the high street and had like one of Chai's shops, and I then went off into the garden centre off the high street and got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I absolutely love it in there. I then went off into Coffee One and ended up meeting my aunt and cousins who are over from Ireland to stay. They stayed over in July and they're now back over this month as well, and are staying for I think 10 days. And so they met me at Coffee One, and my older sister picked them up, and they were running a little bit late, and I was a bit worried that they'd gone to the wrong place, but they then showed up, so I was having a nice chat with them, and it was great to see them. And I had a bit of carrot cake, not carrot cake, Victoria sponge cake. I was going to have a bit of carrot cake but didn't have any left, so I had a bit of Victoria sponge cake instead, which was equally as good, and had a caramel frappe, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. After that we would then just have a nice chat and catching up, and my younger sister then came and joined us when she was on her break in between shifts because she had a split shift, so she was back in at 6, so she came and joined us, and then she got picked up by my dad and went off home. I then went off and had like around the child shops. I went into one of the book shops and was looking in there, and then I went off to work, got changed into a work t-shirt. I had that in my backpack, and then I got clocked in and was serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and I was doing free till close, which meant I got to have a lunch break, and I had to run to Aldi to get a few bits and bobs that we were short on, so I went off and got those. I had to come back. I literally got out the door to go off and get the stuff, and it literally went out of my head, so my colleague did me a little shopping list and I got everything, and it was quite busy in there, so got back, and then it picked up a bit in my workplace. It'd been quite quiet, and so I was just taking lots of food and drink orders, serving lots of food and drinks outside with quite a lot of people sitting outside. And then my younger sister got back on shift for her second part of a split shift, and I had my lunch break, and I had a cheerleader dog that literally joined us, but I had it in brackets in the description when I put my food through, kid sized, because the proper big one is just, I can't ever finish it. So I had it, and it was just the perfect amount. I also had some halloumi fries and a fresh OJ, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of what I had for my lunch break now. It was so good. I was absolutely stuffed afterwards, and I said that it's now called the What Did Dan Do dog, because one of my colleagues for some reason always says to me, "What did Dan do?" I don't even know what that means, but it just cracks me up, so I called it the What Did Dan Do dog. And then I finished my lunch break and was just continuing serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, saw a few of the regulars, so I was chatting with them. And then one of my colleagues had been on like all day, so she got to go home about 8ish, and then me and my younger sister and one of our other colleagues closed up. He got to go home around 10ish, and then me and my younger sister closed up, and we were just getting everything closed down and stuff. We got out for about 11ish, clocked off, got our bags, and then we got picked up by our dad. Got home and I got into my PJs and just had some cereal, listened to a bit of music, and then I was just watching some episodes of Friends and Doctor Who. Finished writing my journal, and I then put that away, and then was just watching some stuff on Netflix. I then went off to bed, and then on my Sunday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in and had the day off work. I was just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing and colouring in, and was just watching a bit of the Commonwealth Games with my mum and my dad. Older brother is away and painting with his girlfriend. Younger sister was on her PlayStation and had the day off work as well, and my younger brother was at his, and my dad was sorting stuff on the house, and then went off for a nap. And then I was just listening to a bit of Kylie, a bit of Kate Bush, played with and sorted out my bleed-up doll, did a little bit of writing, a bit of colouring in, went to some illustrations, and my mum and myself were just watching the live action Beauty and the Beast. I absolutely loved that film. I then was just having a shower, I then got changed, and it was just a bit of music, and then had a sandwich and a cup of tea for my lunch, and was just watching a bit of Supernatural. I love that show so much. I then got myself ready and went off for a massive walk, and I'm going to show you guys some flower stats that I got while on my walk now. Love South Photography so much. Loving the sunshine and blue skies. It's just been such beautiful weather. Also, not been too hot. There's been a nice little bit of a breeze, which has meant it's been nice and cool, so not been too hot like it has been. I then popped in to see my grandma and grandpa and my cousins and aunt who are over from Ireland to stay, and it was lovely to get to see them and not having to see them quickly and then rush off to work like I had to yesterday. So yeah, it was good to see them. Had a cold drink and a sit down as I was absolutely melting, and was just chatting to my cousins and aunt and grandma and grandpa, seeing how they were doing and stuff. And yeah, it was really nice to see them. And I then saw my other cousins who'd come over to see my aunt and cousins from Ireland, and my aunt who I hadn't seen in ages, and both my cousin and aunt who'd come to join my other cousin and aunt said how much weight I'd lost, which is very nice to see when people. I don't think I've lost weight. I thought I'd gained weight, but obviously since they last saw me, I've obviously lost weight, which is very sweet of them to say so. And then didn't really help which happened next. We had a few cupcakes and some cups of tea, and I had like 3. They were only tiny ones though, but love it. Got to treat myself at times, and had been on a massive walk, to be honest, so I was pretty hungry and definitely enjoyed that. And the cup of tea was in my little flowery mug that I love so much, that my grandma always puts my tea in. When I said hungry then, I like started so weird because I got a bit of a cramp in my leg at the moment, but yeah, falling apart. I then got back home and I let my mum know that my aunt and cousins had come to see my cousins and aunt from Ireland who were staying at my grandpa's house while they're here to stay. And my mum was like, well, if I'd known, I'd have come down too. So then we ended up coming back down to see my other cousins and aunt who were down, and we stayed there for a bit, and then I ended up taking my younger cousins from Ireland and my young cousin who was over with my aunt and other cousin to the park, and that was great. I was having to be the responsible adult, so I was like left and right guys, holding each other's hands, and I was keeping eyes on all of them, even though 2 of them are teenagers. One of them is 6 I think, So yeah, I was just like, oh my god, I cannot let anything happen to them. If anything happens, it will just be in my head. But luckily nothing happened. We had a really good time. We did some roly-polies, some handstands, cartwheels. They did. I'm a cripple, so I was like, I'll let you do all of that kind of stuff. And I was just making sure that everyone was okay. Got a really nice photo set on a bench of us all, and used my shoe to prop my cousin's phone up on timer, and got a really nice photo of us. And then we headed back, and me and my mum then came home, and my younger sister had been slaved away on this lovely Sunday roast, so she texted me saying, where are you, there's tea's ready. And our family friend came and joined us for Sunday roast, and we had the Sunday roast, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Can't beat a Sunday roast. My younger sisters are such a great Sunday roast. And then for pudding, we had some apple strudel that our family friend had brought with some custard, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious, absolutely love it. I then helped tidy away the kitchen, put the table away, and then I was just watching a bit of Coyote Ugly, such a great film, absolutely iconic film for the 2000s. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in. My family friend took my younger sister off to the pub, dropped her off to meet her friends at my workplace to do the quiz, and I was going to join them, but I didn't want to cramp my sister's style, and she probably wouldn't want me there. Her team was already full, so I was like, I was messing. I'm just going to probably chill tonight. And yeah, I have work tomorrow doing 9 till 3, off Tuesday, back in Wednesday evening. I'm supposed to be doing 10 till 5, I'm not doing 5 till 10:30, but at least I get Wednesday daytime off now. Then back in Thursday doing 9 till 3 or 10 till 3, I can't remember, and in Friday daytime, and back in Saturday night. So yeah, I get Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday daytime, and Thursday and Saturday daytime off. So get a few days off and a few daytimes off. So yeah, not too bad. Got my uniform ready for work tomorrow, and I am now off to go finish writing my journal for today. Then probably get myself some cereal, watch a bit more Netflix, probably rewatch that Pavel's Hearts film that I watched, which I'm obsessed with. The main guy in that is so hot. Followed him on Instagram, kind of stalking him on his Instagram at the moment. He's gone through all his Instagrams because he's just bloody beautiful. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend, all have a lovely rest of your Sunday, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.